We're
up?
here to talk about this
Here
Saudi
we
Arabian Jeddah Grand Prix Week 2.
Fastest
Second
track on the
fastest.
circuit.
Yes, second fastest.
Second fastest. My bad.
So, there's so many. You know what? Let's just start with the start. Fernando and Checo.
Okay.
Immediately, as soon as lights went out, he went to cover him off, and Fernando was not having it. No, he went straight at him. I want to say it was lap 4 where Checo took the lead back over and never relinquished it. But it was definitely, he was in there.
Yeah.
And to make it even worse, I literally got to the end of the race and then kind of find out, was it misserved, the penalty? And did not take, yes, the Jackman. And Russell takes P3 and breaks my heart even worse because I knew those mediums were going to come in and they didn't. Like, they were hot and the medium tires never came in. And then weirdly, they kept quoting the safety car as the issue, but did Mercedes not just outright beat Ferrari today?
They outright beat him, but the thing about it is the safety car hurt Hamilton, right? Because he was on a hard medium and everybody else went medium hard. Thing is that Hamilton would have been able to go.
His initial plan was to go long on those hards. Absolutely. Yes.
Go hella long with the hards and then cook them with the medium. But again,
the safety car put his mediums on too early.
Well, I mean, but the thing is that a cheap pit stop overweighs
strategy any day.
You know what I mean? So,
absolutely. And everybody knew that safety car was imminent, and there it was. And what lap was that? That was lap 18 that came out. Stroll freaking broke down. What, middle of the track? Not the middle of the track. No, that's not even what it was. It was GPS error because they thought there was a car in the track. That's why they pulled the safety car.
But because his tail was sticking out and they were
on the track. So
on the track.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll be readdressed later.
But did you see him? But I'm pretty sure. Did you see him cooking his brakes before the start?
Go back though. When he stopped the car, they were putting foam on the brakes. So was he beating the brakes up the entire race to include the warm up period? Look, when they got out of formation, it looked like Lewis with the brake magic 2 years ago at Azerbaijan. It looked like flames coming out of his shit. Yeah,
it looked like the stakes were ready to be turned over. Like he was.
Let's go. So the biggest takeaway today, he has a drivetrain issue in quality, leaves him at P15, and does nothing to stop him. Does absolutely nothing to stop him. Literally, we had Russell had DRS open, and he's still pulling away. That's how fast the car is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that car.
The car. I'm gonna go out and jump on a limb, and I hope I get attacked by the ether when I say this. Their car is so fast that it leads me to believe like something salacious is gonna come out. That they've been pouring Red Bull drink on the tires. That's why it's so fast. It's almost. I feel like it's too good to be true. I feel like it's too good to be true. The car is that fast.
I don't know, man. Whatever that's
again. Here you go with your sauce.
It's lock and key, man. They're telling you that's that sauce.
Everybody,
man.
someone's gonna figure out the recipe, and I don't. How is it so fast? Why is it so fast? How is it P50?
They just better keep everybody on that engineering. They better
Stop.
keep everybody.
So for a minute, I thought the conspiracy was on because I'm like, if he passes Checo, this is some BS. But he was able to keep him 5 seconds off for the majority of the race.
But did you check out the radio transmission when they talked about him doing a 30, what was it, a 32 or something, or 33? And then Verstappen was doing a 32.6, and he was like, why are you telling me that's lower? So
they were subliminally trying to get, hey, how about you let Max swap place with you, buddy?
Yo. The trust isn't there.
No.
The trust isn't. Checo is having it. Checo is paying. He's paying attention to every single thing they're telling him and making sure that it checks with what they're telling Verstappen. Because y'all not gonna get me like this. Y'all not gonna get me like this. And again, they have created that toxic environment years ago. So what's going on right now? I don't know. But I'm glad Checo got that win. Of course, Verstappen did what he could to get the.
So that was kind of you know what, and I won't even say that was shiesty. That's teammates. That's team game.
Expected.
He could absolutely pull it, and he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it was expected.
But on talking about things as usual, we changed team principles, but yet we still can't get those pit stops. We still can't get those pit stops right though. Oh, that's not the pit stop. They were late on a radio call, and he was totally pissed that Lewis pulled in and pitted and undercut him. And that totally led to a Ferrari Mercedes freaking 2-1 finish. Yes, and he was totally butthurt that he got a late radio call and Lewis pitted before he did. So we changed team principles. We get the same strat. We didn't fire the strategist.
If it's not reliability issues, it's head issues, man. It's Ferrari is Ferrariing.
Absolutely, for lack of that's the best. But you put it the best way. They Ferraried themselves to a 6-7 finish.
Yes,
totally did.
Once again. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then McLaren, they're just McLarening. And did you check that late?
The battle between Piastri and Norris. You hear that?
Yeah. Okay.
So hold up.
Okay.
Back it up. Tire compounds. What was the deal with tire performance today? And why I say that, did you feel like the mediums did not perform the way you thought they were going to perform against the hards? I really felt like the mediums did not come to life the way they should have.
Well, no. The way I see it is the mediums did what they're supposed to do for that short window, right? Yes, they're going to outpace the hards, but the degradation is going to kick in a lot quicker. So as long as it takes the hards to get up to snuff, you can kill them with the medium, which is why I think why they did the
hard tire. If you're a tire manager, the hard tire is your tire. Because that middle cook period is going to give you that grip that you're not going to get at the same phase with the softs or the mediums.
Which is I think why the safety car hurt him. Because
it was easily into the first stint when the safety car came out lap 18. So he was well into his first stint. Well, not well, but he was in the beginning of it. Put it that way.
Yeah. And he could have definitely extended that in to where then the mediums are more effective because you're not asking so much out of them. So but again, that's literally
he ran those mediums for 30 laps and was able to finish the race. Mm-hmm. And toward the end, though, and I want to say it was around lap 22. He was actually 28. Mm-hmm. Russell and Hamilton. He was actually pulling up on Russell and was in DRS range, but then just kind of slowly drifted out into a pace that was not the same. And Russell was on the hards, and that's why I went back to that Tarek high pound, because I really felt like at some point Russell put pace on with the hards. He pulled 5 seconds.
Yeah, and also I think tire conservation is there too, because you're not trying to beat those mediums up to the point where you don't trust it going into these corners on these walls. So, and then too, knowing that you got Ferrari behind you,
they're not going to waste time fighting.
A couple seconds.
You're right. They're not going to waste time fighting each other when you got Ferrari behind you. You're going to give up 2 positions, basically messing with inter-team battle.
Just preserve your tires. Preserve your tires and
now they did at one point ask Russell to get out the way, and his response was 5 seconds. So, they asked Russell to move for Hamilton, and he put 5 seconds on him. Yes, legitimately on hard tires, and I was like, where were those mediums? Did those mediums fall out the window too early that he could not keep up? You're right. He pit on lap 18. Never mind. Yeah, that's right.
because
the safety car pulled him
pushed it
too early.
was-
He put him on, and they were done by the time Russell got there on those new hards.
But then not only that, he still thought that Alonso had the 5-second penalty that he didn't serve yet. So he was using that as a
Yeah.
buffer. But once he found out and they told him no, he already served it, which of course come to find out he really didn't, but he already served it. He, that's when he was like, oh hell, okay. And then that's when he turned it on.
Absolutely.
Again, you pushing the tires, more than what he really wanted to, but knowing that he lost that 5-second buffer,
I just
already,
really thought those
that was
mediums were going to
something
come to
that
life,
he
man,
picked up.
and overtake those hard tires. I really did. I was sitting there like, okay, we're at 22. Here we go. They did not come on. They didn't come. They didn't come alive like I thought they would. They really didn't.
I just think it's a game of it's medium versus hard based on how many laps, right? So you got hards out there for 15, 20 laps. You got a medium out there that's new. Yeah, medium's going to slaughter a hard.
But with degradation, the hard's going to be the tire.
But if you're trying to run 30, yeah, the hard's going to win every time. Regardless of how abrasive or non-abrasive that track is. You just can't ask that much.
And then on top of that, me personally, I was waiting for something. I was waiting for something in my favor to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, no doubt, I'm glad Russell got the podium, but I was looking for a slightly different result. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, the way I look at it is it's whatever they got set up for Imola, and what they want to do with that car, so be it. But what I do love is I love what I'm seeing out of, Aston Martin, what I'm seeing even in the midfield, seeing
not so much the cars, but the drivers are driving. Yes, the cars are basically level pegging, but the drivers are putting their driver IQs forward and providing some nice wheels to wheel, elbows out battles throughout the midfield. Absolutely. Yeah. No doubt on that one, for real.
Yuki and them going at it, and even seeing DeVries and all those guys, and it really looked good.
So I did quietly to myself cheer a little bit that Logan Sargent had one out above his teammate, being the only American on the grid. Yeah. I secretly cheer for Logan Sargent in the background. Don't tell nobody else. Don't tell Checo. I tell you what, from what we got from qualifying, I expected a slightly different GP than I got. I mean, the obvious winner was going to be Sergio Perez in that car in pole position, no doubt. He was winning. Right. So, but besides that though, what went on in the midfield and behind him though, it was I didn't catch myself yawning for the 50 laps. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you occasionally catch yourself drifting off. No. The entertainment level was definitely there. It was definitely something to watch. Absolutely.
But with that, we
absolutely do it again.
See you next
Good to see you.
Yes.